Hello, welcome to A VO's Journey. We are back for Tech Tuesday, and today we're talking about how to get your audio sounding better. So far with Academy Voices and all of the work we've been doing over there, I've been working with a lot of voice actors, and of course, when we publish our audiobooks or we do voiceover work that voice actors, get through the website, we it comes to me, and I listen to all of it, make any edits, changes to it that needs to be done, and then of course we publish it, etc., etc. But I want to talk to you today about what I hear and the number one problem that I hear from voice actors, and this will hopefully help you get your audio sounding better. And I think a lot of voice actors aren't even aware that this is happening to them. So we're going to talk about that real quick. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share with another voice actor who might need to see this. And also, we're still having our special going on, just $10 to try us out for the first month over at VO Journey Academy. There's a link below for you to check that out. We'd love to have you if you're looking to start, grow your voiceover business. We have an amazing group of over a couple hundred students, and our community, our family is the biggest thing that I think separates us from everybody. We just have an amazing group of people. So come over, check us out. We'd love to have you. All right, so getting into our audio. This is by far the number one thing that I hear all the time, and I wish I could magically just help everybody with this. But the biggest challenge I see happen to voice actors is their acoustical treatment. I cannot state this. I will not stop stating this. And if you're having challenges with your audio and you can't figure out why does this, I have this boomy sound, why is all this stuff? 9 times out of 10, it is the treatment in your space. And what does that mean? It means that we don't have enough. We need more treatment. The placement of your treatment. Okay, you need enough. Now, just as a quick note, this space is my editing space. So this is not where I record in there. And in there, I have about 4 inches thick of rock wool sound absorption addition or whatever with it. Then I have another 2 to 4 inches thick of foam. And then I also have the 6 to 8 inch thick bass traps for the sides. The way I set up my space, I directly speak into large bass traps in the wall, and I mounted my screen above me so that I don't get a bounce off my screen. But the point is, and then I have a very thick carpet with a thick pad underneath. It's very important that you over-treat your space. If you have, when I first started, I had one set of blankets, that's it. And it wasn't enough. It was not enough. I didn't know any difference. I couldn't figure out why my sound was like that. So it's like, I have treatment. It's not enough. You literally need 6 to 8 blankets. And I'm not overdoing it. You literally do. Especially the deeper voice you get. If you have a higher voice, right, that's not, you don't need as much. 2 to 3 inches thick is fine. But a deeper voice is very important. Also but I would point out, depending on your space, meaning like, is your space a box? Like, is it a 45-degree angles? Meaning like, is it even on all 4 sides, or is it a rectangle? This matters a great deal when you are when the sound waves are bouncing off the walls. If it's a square box where it's even on all sides, that's going to be a space where you're going to get the most echo from it. All right. So you want to make sure that no matter what space you have, you really treat everything, especially the corners. All right, down the corners of your room, those the places where the room meets, those 45-degree angles, the ceiling where the corners where they meet. It's very important that you treat all of that, and also make sure that you are rolling off. Okay, you have a high pass filter on. So this is important. Make sure you have a high pass filter on. Some microphones, like this one, has it on the microphone itself. My microphone, my Manley in my booth does not have it on there. So I run it through my interface. But it's very important that you have that roll off on. It's called a high pass filter, and it's denoted by, it looks like a an L, or kind of like a shelf, almost an L, but don't get it mixed up with a high or low shelf. Those are different. But it's called a high pass, and basically at 80 hertz, okay, we roll off the audio, meaning we decrease the uh, dB noise level of the audio going after 80 hertz. That's standard, and that gets rid of a lot of rumble and noise that you don't need. It will make your file look different. Like if you're not currently doing that, we are trying to get rid of this boomy sound, this reverb in your room. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. We need to roll that off, okay, and get rid of that bass, that really deep rumble noise. It also gets rid of like background noise, whether you got an air conditioner on, whether you got some sort of that low, that houses have, things running. So it's really important to put that on and to put more treatment up, whether it's blankets, pillows, clothes. Those are great. You don't have to go out and buy stuff. Just get them up. Your space doesn't need to look beautiful. Okay, it just needs to sound great. And I that challenge for me is an ongoing challenge. I get audio, the performance is wonderful, but the audio is bad. And I can tell you this, your space poses it's one of the hardest, like the greatest challenges to an engineer, to try to get out, reverb, or too much room tone or bounce off your walls. It's very difficult without degrading your audio. Do you know, meaning like without reducing a lot of the frequencies that you want, because they're mixed in with the bounce off the wall. So really look at your space, put stuff in there. Don't think you can't, just shove some more stuff in there. I'll never forget, before I got my first whisper room, I had it, and I'm not over exaggerating. It must have, some places must have been 8 to 12 inches thick. Just blankets folded over themselves, clothing. I'd hung up coats. All kinds of stuff to absorb as much as possible. And it got to a point where it absorbed so much that I could leave the back open, to let air in, because it was so hot in there, and it was fine because there was so much absorption material in there. So just remember that, in this case, more is good for acoustical treatment. Usually less is good for processing, but treatment more is good. You're not going to over-treat your space. You're not going to over-treat your space. Okay? All right. Put that together, and get with a group. If you're not in VO Journey Academy, join. But if you're not there, get with another group. Or someone that you can share your audio with, and they can listen and give you feedback on how it sounds. Preferably somebody who has some experience in the industry and has been doing this for a long time and listens to a lot of audio and can differentiate between them. Okay, so make sure you get that taken care of, because that is the number one issue. You could be losing so much work and you don't even realize it, because they're not going to tell you. Most of the time, people are not going to tell you. See, like I'm here. The cool thing about Academy Voices is I'm here. I'm a coach too, so and I'm a teacher, and we run the VO Journey Academy. So, like with Academy Voices, if there's an audio issue, I'll tell you, and I'll let you know, and I'll give you tips to fix it. But that's not how we, as voice actors, get from clients. That's not usual, right? They don't tell us anything. They just won't work with us. It's like that old kitchen nightmares thing. They're like, well, no one's ever complained. Yeah, because they're not coming. That's them complaining. They're not showing up to your restaurant. It's the same thing with us. We're not getting the work. Okay, so you're not going to know that. They're not going to say to you, hey, your audio doesn't sound very good, I'm not going to work with you. They're just not going to work with you. So it's something we want to fix, really fix. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, when in doubt, put more material up. I will do a I'll do a show or a little walkthrough of my booth and everything, and so you can see how mine's set up. But get as much material up on your booth as possible. Okay, if you're in a hobo fort and it's freestanding, put more blankets up, shove more pillows in there. Get clothes and shove it in there. Do whatever you can. If you're in a closet, do the same thing. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter. Put more treatment in. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and check out VO Journey Academy. We have so many amazing things going on right now. It is what you need to grow your business in 2025. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye-bye.